Alexandra Monet here, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to do a crown twist or a crown braid without having to braid to your scalp or using fake hair. So let's hop into the simplified crown braid natural hair method. So I am starting off with freshly detangled hair. It is stretched and it is in 6 sections, 3 on all sides, okay? So they're relatively equal in size. You don't have to worry about that too much. So the major thing that you're going to need to make this process easy is some small rubber bands. So that is it. So our first step is to go on each section, and like I said, I went through all of these sections and I combed them out as best as I could, and this is going to help elongate the section. I'm going to go in with my brush and I am just going to brush my hair, which is going to give it a smooth look. It's going to really give this style a smooth look, kind of get rid of the frizz. And that's the whole purpose of combing out your hair and smoothing it out with a brush. That way I can go in and grab as tight as I can. Now this is just a side step from the tutorial. I'm going in and I'm pulling out a little piece of hair in the back. That way I can just have a nice little curl that falls. So this is me just kind of sectioning that off. But now as I return to the hair tutorial, I am going to take those little rubber bands and I am going to secure this small section into a mini ponytail. So you just do that as tight as you can. And again, this whole point, this little hack, I like to call it, for a crown braid is really just kind of eliminating the amount of effort that you have to do to grip your hair as you French braid it around to kind of give this crown braid illusion. So I'm kind of helping myself out here. And like you see, it's flat, it's pulled, it has the rubber band is doing the grip all for me. That is going to be the major trick in getting this hairstyle to look the way that you want it. A lot of times I run into the problem when I am French braiding and trying to go all the way around my head. I'm losing the grip and the slickness, I guess I could say, of, my hair. And the crown braid is cool, but the middle is all puffy, and this is going to eliminate that. So again, I got the section that I'm using. I brushed my hair out just to kind of smooth it out. No need to be, it doesn't have to be super straight, but just smooth it out as much as possible. And then we're going in with our little rubber bands and we are securing each of those sections. Almost like if you were a little girl and you had 6 cute natural ponytails in your hair. Just think of it like that. We pull it to keep that grip on lock, and there we have 2 sections done. Of course, we have one last section that we're going to do for, this one side of our head. Remember, we have a total of 6. And again, same process. I am just going through and I am brushing out the roots of my hair, just smoothing it out. I'm not trying to super detangle my hair for, a silk press, I'm just really trying to smooth out my hair. So when you do look at my hair, my roots are as smooth as possible. Again, that smoothness comes from the grip that sometimes I don't quite get every time I do a crown braid as French braiding it. So this hack really does help with getting all of the components that make a wonderful, cute, natural hair crown braid or crown twist. So again, I am pulling out a piece of hair because that's going to be a little curl that's going to come out of the crown twist, because I think I'm going to do a crown twist here, a crown twist, just to kind of give it more personality and flavor. So I am taking those small rubber bands and I am putting it in. And as you can see, this is one side of my head done. I have 3 sections that have been rubber band and stretched and they're ready to go. So now I just have to do the other side. And as you can see, once that is done, this is what it looks like, okay? As you can see, no, there's not a lot of flyaways. I still have that natural hair texture. Of course, if you do this on straight hair, obviously it will look a lot different. But I think this is very, very good for a natural hair texture. So again, 3 sections on all sides. This is what it's going to look like. And it's really going to help majorly with twisting, or if you're braiding around to make this crown braid. There's no need to try to make sure that you're doing it tight enough or that, you know, your hair at the base is kind of shifting and moving in an awkward and weird direction, it will look neat, it will look flat, and most importantly, it's really going to look like you actually French braided or flat twisted your hair all the way around. So when I figured this little hack out, I was super excited. So now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes, you know, what obviously we have to do. Now that we got our hack and we have the grip out of the way, we can just go through and simply, you know, braid around, or you can flat twist around. So for me, I decided to do a twist because I just, you know, I just love the way that natural hair wraps around itself and twists, and I just love that effect. So that's what I'm doing here. I start in the back, of course. Some people start in the front, but for this method, I decided to start in the back, and I start twisting one section. I twist it down, and as I twist down, I grab half of the next section, as you can see here. And I know it may sound complicated, but it is truly not complicated, actually. It's just like you are regularly twisting your hair. So you twist a couple more, and then you get to the other half of that section, and you grab that second piece, and you just keep going and going around your head. Again, you do not have to worry about whether your roots are flat and, you know, it looking too puffy and your crown twist or braid is not defined. You don't have to worry about that because we took care of that with the rubber bands. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, so as you're going, you're going to continue to twist, and each section you're just grabbing at least half of it at a time, and you're going to go all the way around your head. So this is me doing that process. Now, I will say that I actually did this process 2 times. And the reason why I did it twice was because I realized as I was twisting each of the 6 sections, I split them in half while grabbing them. And I hope that that makes sense verbally on this video, but if you actually watch how I'm doing it, you will see visually that I am, as I'm picking up each section, I'm picking up the first half, then I twist, and I pick up the second half, and then I keep twisting. And you will also notice as I get to the front, it's no need to twist super, you know, tight. I kind of want it to be have some puff to it and have some volume to it. So that's another reason why I picked twists instead of braids. But I'm also making sure that I am not grabbing those little sections that I left out to curl. And I'll show you guys how to curl those as the video goes on. So you continue to twist. I continue to kind of pull at my hair because I don't want any tangles that much here. You kind of want to keep your hair stretched. That way it makes it all the way around your head. Okay, so this is me continuing to do that process. Now, once you get to that last section and you're in the very back of your head again, you know, you made it all the way around, we are going to split that in 2, just as we did with the other sections. And we're just going to simply twist down, just kind of how you would do a regular single twist. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm making sure that I'm not picking up the little mini sections that I'm going to use for curls. And I'm just going to just continue the twist down. Now, once you finish the twist down, you are going to take that loose end, no matter how long or short it is, and you are going to tuck it in behind your crown braid, just like this. Wrap it around, find a nice spot to tuck, no matter where it lays. You just want to put it underneath that, you know, other side of your crown braid or twist. What I used to keep it secure is I just use bobby pins. And honestly, I use bobby pins that kind of match my hair color. So mine were brown. You can use black if you don't want them to show, or if you can find a way to finesse it, you know, you can just kind of tuck that braid in your hair without any bobby pins. So this is what it looks like. Do you see how flat my crown twist is? I love it. That's the point, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little style, a little definition to this look, and I am going to curl these 4 small sections. For the back, I used a flexi rod. I dampened my hair. I really didn't put any product on it. I figured water would do just fine for this look. And I went ahead and I rolled it up and I secured it in the back. For the two small sections in the front, I went ahead and I got a perm rod because I liked the kind of curl that would give me. And I just went ahead and I perm rod the front two spots in my hair. I didn't use any product and chose both the perm rod for the front and the flexi rod for the back. And that's pretty much all there is to it. But this, my lovelies, is how this beautiful and simple style turned out. I absolutely loved it. And like I said, it actually lasted me for a while. My twist crown is so defined and my curls are so cute. And I would totally rock this style more often now that I know it is so much easier to achieve it. See ya until the next time, lovelies. Bye-bye.